Across the world and in the United States, newspapers captured the reactions of Donald Trump's victory in the U.S. presidential elections. The reactions ranged from celebration to concerns about the consequences of having Trump in charge of the U.S. for the next 4 years. When it was time to go to press on November 5th, the New York Times headline on the front page read, "A splintered nation in suspense as millions of votes are tallied." The front page of the New York Post featured the headline, "He's done it again," with a photo of Donald Trump smiling. The subheadline stated Trump pulls off a comeback for the ages with an election win. While reporting on Trump's win, British newspapers, The Sun's front page read, "You're rehired," while the Daily Mirror printed the headline, "What have they done again?" Trump's stunning political comeback in the U.S. presidential election reverberated around other parts of the world as well, with French newspapers splashing headlines such as "A smashing return" and "The revenge" on Thursday morning. The former president's victory in the swing state of Wisconsin pushed him over the threshold.
Allow us to make America great again.
Our correspondent Sidhan Sibold is now joining us live from Washington, D.C. Sidhan, good to see you. There are some people who are still in denial of Donald Trump's victory, including some media and personalities. Could you paint a picture for us of how the press handled the election outcome and covered the whole victory and Harris's conceding defeat?
Well, United States is a divided country, and it is reflected in the media as well. Now, when the results came out, we saw a segment of media which have been supportive of Kamala Harris, not very happy about it. But of course, we also saw a segment of media very happy about it, very euphoric about it. And that is something that we saw globally as well. Many European newspapers were in a denial, as you pointed out, when it comes to Donald Trump's presidency, he coming back. But that is all reflective of the ideologies as well. The big focus, of course, here remains as to what next. As you pointed out, to concerns, there was one major concern over peaceful transition of power. Kamala Harris has accepted the mandate, the results, and has said that and she is focusing on peaceful transfer of power. In a short while from now, approximately at 9:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time, we will see the address of the U.S. President Joe Biden, where the focus will be on transition. Transition is the process through which the current government, the current U.S. government, gives over the reins to the next incoming administration, the Trump administration. That is one thing that will be the focus area. And of course, what will be his message to the people of United States is something that will be closely watched as well. This is his one of the last major political speech as well. And it looks like that after that, he will not be also politically very active. So that is why this speech will be significant. But all in all, when it comes to coming back to your question on media, the media remain divided here. And there are, of course, segments of media which have been expressing their concerns with a peaceful transition to power, especially after the inauguration in January 2025. We will see much acceptance and semblance, perhaps, in the situation.
All right, Sidhan Sibold is outside the White House. He's our correspondent and also assistant editor for foreign affairs at WION. Sidhan Sibold, we have to leave it there. Thank you very much for talking to us today.